Great. Excellent. So, yes, I agree with everything you just said regarding the cash grab. I think that there seems to be some dreck on their end, but I haven't played it, and it could be fun. I don't have a lot of faith that it will be fun, but it could be fun.
I don't want to bag it because it could be fun, but I don't think it's fun because it's a battle royale style game. It's fun probably just because it's a fun scenario.
Right.
You know, if I'm inside that designer's room or whoever their design meeting, I'm gonna pretend that there's a design meeting that happens every month at Firaxis.
It's optimistic.
And I don't think Sid Meier even shows up to work anymore, to be honest with you. I don't think he's touched one of these games in 15 years. But let's pretend Sid Meier's there. Let's pretend there's some suit from 2K, and they're like, and they show up and they do a PowerPoint, and the first slide is like children sitting in a stadium with rapt attention, looking at this, you know, quote unquote professional Fortnite game, and then there's a chart with money. The money arrow goes like off the page, and it says like China 10 cent Fortnite, and the guy says nothing more, and just puts like a little packet on the table, and then leaves, and it's an ultimatum, and it says, you all get to keep your jobs with 10% bonus, or if you make this fucking battle royale, or you're all going to pig slip heaven. And I think everybody went, okay, we'll do it. I love Fortnite. I have a kid. My kid loves Fortnite, and they all justified it. But I think it's a stupid decision. I think it's a cash grab.
I'd concur. It seems like a very dumb idea. I don't know why they did it, and I'd like to do it and check it out at some point. Maybe we could do that today, but I don't know if that's going to be today.
Well, which one do you think you want to do? You want to do like a true multiplayer?
I'll do. I mean, I don't mind doing a 1v1. I don't know how long that'll take, but I also don't mind. I just looked it up. I just looked it up and I closed it. Is the Black Death?
Yeah.
Is Europe and Western Asia? So that's a larger one. That's an 85 turn banger. I get. I don't even know what the bid is on that. Let's see.
It says can you guide your nation through the terrible plague? Now I don't know what mechanics it was, but that's interesting.
So, I think what that's gonna. I think that bit is gonna be more along the lines of. I read that yesterday before I started my Civ Gathering Storm session. I think that's going to be along the lines of you're constantly just getting beaten down by instead of barbarians in like Civ 3, fucking plague shit in this new one. I mean, we could fucking try it and see what it is, but I think it's going to be. It sounded like it was kind of brutal, but
if it stinks, what we'll do is we'll start it up. We'll take a look. We'll go through like 10 turns. We'll discuss, I guess, what's new and good or bad about it. It's from a game perspective. I think you're right. It's the equivalent of barbarians, but it's sickness. We'll try it.
yeah, I'm in.
All right. Let's do it. Game speed. It says standard. Can't go faster than standard.
I
Okay.
don't know what I did. I mean, I did online, I thought, and that took me fucking hours. Let me. You can't change in the scenario, maybe.
In the scenario.
I mean, we could also just play a game. You know, we could just go straight up and just play a quick kind of game if possible, if that even exists. But I'll do the scenario too, and I'll even do the World War II. I'll do 1v1. I'll do 1v1 World War II too. I mean, that sounds fun. Brought a big pile of towels I have to fold fresh from the laundry here.
Oh boy.
So I could get some multiple streams of workflow going here. Internet.
Customize game speed.
No, you have to be. Let's see. Create game.
Ugh. Okay. Configuration game design problem number 1.
Game speed is right there. No?
Yeah, but it's blanked out.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna guess it's because the. Where do you even pick scenario? Oh, here you go. I see it.
Full set.
Oh yeah, you can't change it. You go to War Machine or all that shit. It changes.
Locks you in.
It says nah, not for you.
Why could that be? Did they program the AI to only operate under one set?
Yeah, I mean, who could say?
Great.
Your call, man. I'm at your. I'll be at your.
Let's just do a regular fast.
Gathering.
We'll do Gathering Storm,
A Gathering Storm exploratory commission game.
Yes.
No scenario.
Yep.
Okay. Random.
Yeah.
All fast as possible, I suppose, because we know.
So online is the quickest one.
Don't get me wrong. I like me a long Civ game, but
No, we'll keep the disaster intensity at neutral or whatever.
well, I'll tell you what. I did do a quick playthrough yesterday a little bit, and keep it normal. And the weather aspect is really interesting. It's not as disastrous or like alarmist as it seems that they're coming across. It doesn't come across as like a big political message. It's an actual system in the game that comes in kind of towards the late game, really. You don't, like climate change, you don't really think about it much until you've actually done a whole bunch of shit that impacts it. So
you build your polluting industry, and all of a sudden it's the 21st century, and the sea, your 3 coastal cities are gone.
well, you don't lose whole cities. You lose tile at a time, and it gives you a fair amount of warning. But you also know what tiles it's going to be when you make your city. So you make your city, and the tile data, it'll tell you how many meters above sea level it is. And there's levels to climate change. It goes up from like 1 to 8 or something like that. And each other level or something is another meter or some, there's some scale to it. But it was really interesting yesterday because I was playing, making all the coal factories and shit, getting the power going, get my production up. And then fast forward, a couple hundred years, I'm taking hits for being the highest CO2 emitter. It's like, oh shit, I gotta change all these over to nuclear power. What the hell? But it was fun, and it wasn't just like, oh no, it wasn't like Sim City, where like I built all this shit and then a tornado comes and ruins everything. It's not. It's certainly not that bad.
That's what I was.
I thought it was going to be that, and it is certainly not. You get occasional floods through rivers and lakes, and it might destroy like the tile, so you have to improve it, but you might get better yields afterwards. It's really interesting. It's an interesting dynamic. It's not as shit as it seemed.
I was worried about, what was it, SimCity 2000, where like a volcano just erupts in the middle of the business district.
Yeah, and then you're beat. No one wants that. That's not what anyone wants. All right, so you are hosting. I'm gonna go rando, I guess.
Yeah, me too. There's like 28, 29 leaders.
I guess Prince, because I don't think it makes a difference.
Yeah, I don't think it makes a difference for us.
Friends, no turn timer, Gathering Storm, Civ Coffee. I think we look good.
Okay.
Small. Oh, what map? Or Pangea? Nice. All right, cool.
Pangea, yeah.
I mean, I can't remember the last time I played Civs pre-noon. I feel like I should be having a drink in my hand or something.
You do whatever you want. Spike your coffee.
No, I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee. It's the first one of the day, so I feel it coursing through my veins. It's nice. All right, let's get it going. Let's see who we roll. Who'd we roll? Hopefully it's a Gathering Storm leader. Not, Holy Roman Empire or something.
I want to say yes. I'm actually not familiar with this one.
Should I tell you? Are we being friends here?
You can tell me. I mean, we'll figure it out eventually.
It's true. I'm the Aztec Empire.
Oh, you got a native too. I got the Mapuche Empire.
Oh, okay.
Is that a new one? I think.
Mapuche. The Mapuche Empire? That's your guy's name.
Lautaro is the leader.
Well, Mapuche.
Now I gotta look that up. Now I need to learn myself something.
I think that's from Rise and Fall. I think that's from the last one.
Okay.
And is the Aztecs new? I feel like they've been around. But
Aztecs are better.
Yeah.
I think they're a base game.
I concur.
Guess this is a good place for a scene.
I didn't even get in the game yet.
Words that I don't understand.
The problem with the Aztecs is it forces you to play aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't going for a science victory.
Dominate some barbarians.
I'm gonna go dominate. I think I'm gonna have to dominate the planet, dude. Oh, see, it's so it shows it here. So on your stream, under your name, under your title in the top right, do you have a bunch of data underneath you?
No, but maybe I have to turn it on.
I think I did. I think I turned it on, and
So there's a setting somewhere.
it's a setting somewhere, and I'll tell you which one I think I did. Options, interface, and the only one, show yields in the HUD ribbon. I put always show, but maybe show on mouse over makes more sense. Yes, that's definitely it. But I think always show is.
Oh, there you go.
That's
That's great.
but it shows you that on your other people, which is fucking invaluable.
Yeah. So once you meet them. Right?
Yeah, or you might have to get diplomacy going in there or something like that. But this is good. This is straight up victory conditions in your face.
And, oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
You
it's
can see like, oh, this guy's crushing the face wall. Cool. Oh, turn one stall. Love it.
relax, researching. It's very important to get your game right in the beginning.
It's very important to just not get dominated by barbarians.
It's true. I don't know if
I
it.
played yesterday. I don't know what happened. I was kicking Barb's ass.
Me too, dude. I think I was gonna say the same thing. I played yesterday and I didn't have nearly as much of a problem. And even when they came in, I dropped them down. Either I'm getting better or they eased up the system a little bit.
I feel like they balanced it out because I was able to go toe to toe with a scout against the Barb scout. You know, when the scout shows up, he sees your camp, he runs back home, and he gets his buddies. This time, scout saw me, and I was like, cool. I had a scout right behind him, and my scout. I think I took out 3 or 4 Barb scouts with my scout, and obviously he's getting upgraded and promoted, so he's becoming more strong and quick. But I wasn't having any. I walked up to a Barb encampment with 1 pikeman in it, and I took it out with a slinger. Like it was fair. I mean, I took damage, but I wasn't getting crushed. Across the river. Show me my bonuses.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to read up on because that dictates the early game a lot. It's important. It's important to know what you're doing. Oh, what's up, Barbs?
Already, huh?
Oh, right at the door. I don't fear no.
This new system, I have all the settings cranked. It's like
So you have it? So you built a new PC or what?
this is the one I built like in April.
Oh, nice. I mean, I feel like my whole computer rigs now have a whole new life on them. My old ancient laptop, which was just a desktop replacement, is now a mobile streaming rig, and now my desktop that was upstairs that I only used for like paperwork and stuff, I like formatted, and now is this downstairs streaming rig, which is fantastic. And it's got I got full 3 monitor rig on it. I have a monitor on the other side of the room for streaming from the desk. It's fucking great, man. I don't know about this side camera profile of me, but we'll have to deal. I don't think anyone's watching this to watch me.
I'm not watching the stream.
No.
Cheat, Civ.
Yeah. Big Civ cheater.
Big Civ. Skeeving your stream, man.
All right, so let's see. I don't hate an automate explorer on a scout. I don't know about how people feel about that, but I don't hate that.
I do 1 and 1 usually.
Yeah, I usually let one go manual, and then I let one just go rogue.
I pick a trail because I can kind of figure out where the other civs are. So
Yeah.
I find random ones and I'll like, target them.
And I feel like it always goes opposite of where my other one is. So it seems fair. Yeah, I know.
You know, from a game design standpoint, I think they tightened some stuff up.
I mean, it played through really nice yesterday. I didn't have a lot of gripes, and the one thing I was waiting to gripe on didn't happen, the weather system. So I was overall very I was overall pleased.
I can't disagree with the way you put it. Like it's like Sim City. I was worried that it would be, you know, you're just chugging along, and next thing you know, a hurricane comes through, and you're dead.
That's what I thought it was going to be. Like, I literally thought it was going to be like this new thing where it's like, oh, I mean, I did see a couple volcanoes blow yesterday and kind of ruin some shit, but, you know, don't put your spaceport all around the volcano. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, the reason you put your spaceport next to the volcano is because you get an incredible science.
Well, yeah, but then now you're also rolling the dice that, you know, the thing could blow. There's not much you could do.
You should do is put your backup site, your second campus by the thing, get the bonus, keep your spaceport if you're going to space, but that's somewhere else.
Yes. I mean, you just have to be conscious of it. It's really all that matters. Every game, I think, is going to be a little bit different, but.
Barb time to kill barbs.
It's Bob World. I got a weird little pot of land here.
I have so many rivers. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, this is a Pangea. That's interesting.
Increase your might. Test your might.
Fight! Mortal Kombat!
Nobody talks about how utterly ridiculous the first Mortal Kombat game was with the test of strength crap. Like, what was that all about?
Oh, it was just hype shit. It was just, I mean, it worked. Everyone who played it got hooked.
Have you played Mortal Kombat 1 in the past 15 years?
No.
It's like this goofy. It's hard to describe how like not fluid it is. It's almost laggy. If that's.
I'm not surprised. I mean, no one was looking for, you know, optimizing game shit back then. We just want to see some blood.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Did you find me?
I think I did. Found two of you.
These are interesting perks. The Pucha unit defeats an enemy within the borders of the enemy's city. The city loses 20 loyalty. So basically, this guy just wants to go raiding and pillaging, and just destroy everybody's morale. And by the time you have secured the city, it's like you don't even have to wait that long for it to become yours.
So I got a bonus from luxury resources. Combination to improve luxury resources. All right, so I mean, the Aztecs really are just all about smashing everybody to pieces.
Just smash it. Like if you're not going after the next Civ right now, it's.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I guess this guy is too. I usually play like I prefer some of the passive victories like science and especially with the World Congress. But I don't know. I don't think the World Congress is gonna vote for a bunch of.
The World Congress is really interesting. The World Congress is interesting in what it does, and 1 second, just finishing. Where is the one that speeds up? There it is. I don't think I need that. I do.
So I purchased a space heater, and that changed my entire life.
Oh, well, you tell me about it all in 1 second while I let my dog out. 1 second.
Oh. guy's bonuses here. Renaissance. Oh, we got a minute till we get there, that's for sure.
All right. Sorry about that. Had to let him in, and it's raining out.
Oh, it's raining in your neck of the woods.
It's drizzling, and he's, of course, covered in water and didn't want to come in because he's an idiot.
Did you dig a bunch of dirty holes in the back?
No, he's been a little bit better on that since all he does now is protect the chickens in the back, so that's good.
He just sits there and waits for chickens to...
That's pretty much it.
Good. Good boy. Yeah, no, there's no news about the space heater. It's just, it's good. We do not have to struggle up here in the dead of the winter.
Was it, I mean, I guess it was very cold.
It's just not, well, insulated dwelling.
Right.
I mean,
So colder than it should be in certain
the
parts.
windows are brand new, but like the walls are pretty thin, so. Did that guy just clean out? Oh, it sucks.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. These other jabronis showed up and killed my barbs. It's gonna get the bonus, and they cleaned up for me. Thanks, guys.
Was that me? I just did that.
Oh, that was you.
Hey. Howdy.
Fucking jabroni, and you got the.
Sorry.
That's okay. Hey, now I can see your stuff. That's silly. Is all policy agenda set, sire?
Apologies are set. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So what have you found? I know we played Rise and Fall. I'm sorry, played Rise and Fall for one campaign or two, like big ones, and barely played this new one at all. But what have you found in terms of city expansion strategy? Is there like it used to be like, oh, 2 cities and build vertical, or 8 cities and go continental?
I think it depends on what leader you have and what victory type you're trying to go for. Like I played yesterday, and I played a tight 3, ended up being a 4-city empire for a science victory I was gunning for, and then just by proxy I won with a culture victory just because I had so much shit. Yeah, I mean, I was just cranking out. My production was so high, and while you're waiting for all that space shit to come through in the late game, they changed a little bit of the way. I think they changed the way the parts and shit you have to make are. You have to research. I think you always had to research the late game technology, but you have to research. There's more than what there used to be. I think it was only 2 or 3. I think they upped it a couple, or maybe they did that in Rise and Fall, and I haven't had a science victory since. But you have to go full on tech tree out, and they expanded into like unknown shit in the tech tree, which is cool. But that said, if you want to go if you want to go wide or you want to go tall, I think is completely dependent on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to conquer the world, you can't go tall,
Right.
So it all depends, I think. Oh, tech tree. It's a tech tree. What do I want to do with this guy? I don't know what my what's my special building. Oh, it's built in the entertainment complex district. That's not what I care about right now.
Yeah, I have this is a weird mix of military aggression and culture. Tourism. Like he's got this weird, unlocks the builder ability to construct a chimamo unique to Mapuche. Provides, is this game digging at me? I'm doing research. These fools.
Yeah, I mean, this fucking starting unit of the Aztec is stacked. I mean, he's got 28 strength out the gate. That's insane. Like, I'm gonna go smash now. Like, I mean, I have to, because you...
A tornado family named Asto is developed and is headed to the northwest. The storm will cause destruction over the next 2 turns.
Yeah, so it'll show... It'll show, yeah, because it'll show you on the map kind of where it is and what it's up to, and you know, you'll see its trajectory and stuff like that. So, but it's it comes in. I could see it being very interesting when you're playing with other humans. Like when I was playing yesterday, I saw a bunch of shit happening every turn, and I was like, I don't care. I'm not over there. Like, I don't care. I'm not over there.
You got screwed.
Yeah, but when you know, every 5 or 10 turns there's a flood or a drought or something, and you hear someone go, "Fuck, not again," you know, that could be funny because you know, you lose your improvements, and it's like it's just a little hiccup. You know, like you could be chugging along and doing great, and like, you know, maybe stomping towards a golden age or something, and then a drought comes along and all your farms are reduced by 2, and that fucking hurts. You know. It really makes you consider surplus food. You know, if you're susceptible to drought, surplus food is a thing to consider. You know.
You lose your population, you lose your production.
Yeah. I mean, and yeah, and then there's like storms, there's tornadoes, there's blizzards. You know, all that kind of shit. So it's interesting, for sure. Keep on scouting, Scouty. Alright, interesting. What am I building here? That seems silly. Alright. Dun 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 dun.
See, my scout is like able to take on barbarian slingers, where I feel like in the last one, if he walked near him, he was like gonna get half his life knocked off.
So the other thing that's new now too is grievances.
Yeah.
So yeah, instead of being, I guess it is a warmonger penalty, but it's just the grievances. I don't know if they act against you. So the one thing that's interesting about the World Congress, which we're quite far from, is that there's 2 different types of I forget what they call them, diplomatic points or diplomatic something. There, diplomatic favor. You can see it up top. Diplomatic favor is like gold or culture. You gain it per turn. I don't know what it is that goes into it, but you can gain it per turn. So like at the end of the game, I was gaining like, you know, 20 per turn or something like that, which is a lot. And then you spend your diplomatic favor either on like advanced deals with other civilizations, and or in the World Congress, you place votes using favor, but you can pay with favor for more votes. So the World Congress will come up, and the question will be, here's the proposition, A or B, and you have to pick one. So like, for example, one yesterday was like, we're gonna strategic resource limitations. A, every unit of this is you know, a plus 50% multiplier. And then you select yes or no, and then if you select yes, you could select which resource and pump votes behind it. Or you hit no, and then there's a B option, which is like a penalty towards such a thing. And it gets really in depth, and they change. They're seemingly random, and it gets really interesting. Like first time you see it, oh, that's interesting, and then it gets very interesting for sure. And you could spend that, so it comes in the late game when you're trying to win using, what do they call this? Diplomatic points. So if you go to your world rankings and look at the victory conditions, on the bottom of the diplomatic victory, you'll see if you highlight everyone's name or your name, it'll show you diplomatic points. which is not diplomatic favor, which I didn't know for about half the game. I was confused. Diplomatic points you get from building certain wonders, from so I should move my guys and turn it this turn, and doing certain things in game, essentially. I mean, there's a list of shit, but so those are two different things. And then you could start voting on giving or lose or removing diplomatic points for end game victory conditions for people towards the end game, which is really interesting. So I could vote that you lose 3 of your diplomatic points and you need 20 to win. And then if I pump enough diplomatic favor behind it, you lose 3 points just because I voted enough and I have a lot of diplomatic favor. So it's a whole separate game, you know, on top of the game that we know. You know, it's interesting.
Natural wonder.
Oh, I love a natural wonder. Oh, I was playing with Rock Band's late game yesterday.
What?
Rock bands is a culture bombs, essentially. You bring them into other civilizations, and they do a rock show, and it tells you how much tourism you get. It's like huge culture bombs.
Awesome.
Yeah, like huge culture bombs. All right, so we're still shaping up here. I'm not playing my normal game because I mean I feel like my normal game is a science or culture game. And I'm certainly not playing that now. So this is interesting. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I have no clue what I'm doing. I mean, I have an idea.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm leaning into the warmonger. I'm just going to start smashing and see what happens. It's kind of what you have to do with the Aztecs. And honestly, let's be fair, that keeps it interesting.
I finally got a barbell post there. I'll get my guys in.
That helps.
Oh, good rubber. My poor slinger's sitting in the desert, crawling back.
Poor fella.
Coming home. Oh.
Okay. So let's see, how long is it going to take you to get up here? Take one down, pass it around, 98 bottles of beer on the wall.
Now the bars are small. Gangbusters. A drought. Oh no.
Not a drought.
That's kind of not good.
You're affected by said drought?
I don't know. I don't think so. Major drought. Where does it say? Where does it say? It's I don't know. What's the environmental clue? I guess is what I'm trying to figure out here.
What do you mean?
On the map.
Do you have all your stuff turned on? Where is it?
Yeah, I got yields on.
Lake labels, mountain range labels, desert labels.
Yeah, like what is it? Oh, maybe it tells me if it's under drought.
I don't know where. That's a good question.
Yeah, because like you can see a storm.
If you click it in the thing that pops up, it should tell you. There's usually I've only seen it affect like one tile at a clip.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm not worried about it, but it did name. It said it was pretty close. So, all right. I have an idea. I have an idea.
Ding ding.
Strategy idea.
A strat. You got a hot strat.
I got a strat.
I need to. What do we want to do here? What's the play here? I mean, I guess it's a weird game I'm playing here, but we're gonna go for it.
Yeah, I got no idea.
I'm just going. You know, we're doing it. Oh yeah, that looks ripe. Look at these ripe lands.
Yeah, there's some there's some good yields.
Some good pickings over here. Yeah, and then also power comes into play in the new expansion, which is really interesting because previously I don't think power mattered, but now it makes a big difference. And like I said, your coal is gonna it's gonna shit the bed on environmentals and
This guy just ate it. Damn it.
Yes, yes, I know we're waiting on me.
Oh, I just clicked next turn over. See, I never know when to pull out my first builder. Sometimes I think I go too early.
See, that's what's fucking. I like to go early on the builder. That's what I like to do. I know a lot of people say don't do that, but I do. The one thing that I'm playing the Aztecs now, apparently if I kill other people that aren't barbs with my eagle warrior, they become builders for me. So, I mean, if that's not telling you to just start killing people the second you see people, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, so what you're telling me is my benefit is I get free builders just for killing you, so I get domination and more, on the back end. I'm very confused, how else you're supposed to win as these fucking guys.
Yeah, he seems almost defensive.
The Aztecs are certainly not. All right, let's see. I've been warned.
Wait, who? Did you knock somebody off over there? Oh, that's where the drought is. Jesus Christ.
You march your soldiers too close to Chimera territory. Far too close.
Oh, that guy's a piss pot.
Do I just declare war on him now, or?
Yeah. So I got some floodplain.
You talk shit to me, dude? You talk shit to me, you're gonna get fucking stormed right now. Saying a lot of words for that short sentence.
So you marched your guy over there. He didn't like it.
Well, I just had some dudes hanging out around his town, getting ready to smash him. And he didn't like that. So now he will pay the ultimate penalty of his life.
I love that you're beating up this guy.
I mean, I need some builders, dude. And he's got a bunch of weak-ass warriors sitting around. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, see, my guy's like a little bit more. He's more of a city conqueror.
My dude's about smashing faces.
Like in combat strength, when they're trained in a city with a governor. Combat strength weapons against civilizations that are at a goal.
Yeah, governors were big time.
So this guy wants to like get you from behind. It's not. He's not.
Yeah, we're gonna take that. Thanks.
How can you attain divine without examples of divinity? Oh yeah, he wants a piece of me now. I'll warn you. Denounce. Generates 25 grievances. Holy shit. I thought it was like one.
Yeah, and the grievances, I think, work against you in the sense of the diplomatic favor, because that's the only time I've seen them, pop up in numbers.
Right, they're like, it gives you an idea, oh, this guy's, pissed everybody off. Let's not listen to him. Or, was the diplomatic mechanic, does that allow them to like globally condemn you and you can't win? Is that
Well, no, they could condemn you, and then you get some penalties in a war, and they get some bonuses. And if they don't, like, there was one thing yesterday where it was, we voted against like Korea because they were being like warmongery. So someone put a proposition forward that said, I forget what it's called. It was like a whole system in the game, like wartime aid. So if everyone gathers and fights against Korea, everyone gets for 20 turns like all these bonuses. But if you don't defeat them within 20 turns, Korea gets this huge fucking bonus. Like they could just smash you. So it's essentially saying the world is against you for 20 turns. Buckle up, and if you don't do it, you're gonna get smashed. But everyone has to vote on that. So that's when diplomatic favor comes in, because everyone could vote against it. So I don't think they could just write you off. It's a little bit more balanced than that. Yeah, I think we need that. Ding dong 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 dong. What the hell am I building back here? Oh, all right. Interesting game going here. My stupid slinger just gets smashed. Ew. Alright, well.
One tell us got a pound of sand. I'm not thrilled with Java Mayan's attitude right now. I'm a big fan of that guy.
Who's that?
The Angor Wat. I'm sorry, the Khmer guy.
Oh, he'll probably be dead soon. I wouldn't worry about him.
That's why I'm telling him to go to hell. Are you raiding a city? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's giving me some free builders right now, I think.
What is favorable terrain for these guys?
That's a good question. Now I thought, hold on, I just defeated enemy units not going into builders. So if I wanted to defeat this guy. Oh, there we go. So he turns right into a builder. Wow, impressive.
Just goes right in, just flips him right over.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It didn't for the other guy. I don't know why, but. Research. All right, where are we? I don't know if we need that. I don't know if we need that. We probably need some. Have any like fish over here? We probably need some food. Yeah. Decisions. What kind of resources we got over here? Oh yeah, we definitely. Alright. Welcome rainfall. At last, rain has arrived to alleviate the suffering of the major drought. New Barb outpost. Not worried about that. Who dare call? Please hold. I just got a call that I thought was not scam and then might have turned into a scam call. I'm not sure. Like, I don't even know who that is. And then, I thought it was, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I'll wait till a real person calls me if they really need to know.
Yeah. What's your social security number? Oh,
Well, they asked me,
right here for you.
the robot was asking me the year I was born. I was like, wait a minute.
No.
I was like, it didn't know my name, it didn't know my full name when it called though. So that's why I was like, oh, okay. Usually it's, hello, Adam. It's like, I'm not even fucking Adam, dude. Yeah, they are. They got some real bad scammy calls out there. Dun 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 dun.
Maybe. That seems reasonable. Sure. I've got a boost.
Robusto.
Take a second camp in here. Scouts fight. Scouts fight. All kinds of crazy stuff happening. The barbs are coming on strong. They're not happy with
They're not pleased.
my present situation. But I don't really care.
See, there's something about luxury resources with the Aztec too. What's the benefit? Improved luxury resources provide an amenity to 2 extra cities.
Ooh, that's good.
Improved luxury resources provide an amenity to 2 extra cities. +1 combat strength for all units for each different. Probably not. +1 combat strength for all units for each different improved luxury resource in Aztec territory. That's impressive. That's insane. You just get more luxuries that you improve, and you just get +1.
People don't get, you don't lose. What does the amenity system control? Happiness? Happiness.
Yeah, I think it's tied into happiness. Yeah. It's tied into if you click your city, your amenities are there, and then
happiness equals production, right? If you're sad, you don't get production.
yeah, and you get it from luxuries, civics, dealing with other city states and stuff, entertainment units. Great people, blah 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 blah. Generally being great and awesome. Well,
Slayer just got crushed. That's very bad.
and now it's time for you to die, Mr. Bond. Yeah, I think we'll keep that city, thanks. Capital captured.
You got him.
See ya.
There you go.
That was his fault. He was up at my shit way too early.
I just told him to piss off.
Good.
He's like, God, give me a thing. And I'm like, you don't get your thing. Worry about your own problem.
I don't want to hear you cry, bro. Turn off these animations. Get out of here. All right. Well, that worked in our favor.
What is this? Oh, you fucking trapped him in.
You got a trap scout? I'm sorry.
That's not your fault.
I didn't mean to. I don't think I did.
I just gotta get it sailing.
Let's repair these buildings that are on fire that I burnt down, I guess. And then what else are we trying to do here? We're building that. All right, that's going to be the last of those units. All right. A good start indeed. Not used to playing the Aztecs here. Licky dicky 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 dicky.
Jeez. You gotta run, pal. Run. Run away. Wow, how come it didn't get attack boost, civic boost, got rid of the camp, unit available for promotion, I like it. Rainforest.
Alright, so we're just gonna hang out and heal up a little bit before we, I guess, continue on our conquering. I mean, that's... I'm not a fan of the conquer, but I guess it is part of the game.
Well, you had to take that guy out.
That guy was up in my shit. That guy had to go. And then he asked me if he wanted to fucking fight, and I said, well, now, dude, now you gotta go. That was on you. That wasn't my fault.
Just say there's a guy, there's a barb encampment between Anchor and Tom, Billy Mapu. And there's a scout heading toward it, so you might have guys on your tail in a moment here. Just so you know. He's like 2 tiles northwest.
Oh, say, how many people are in this game? 4? 5?
I think it's 4 plus us. 6 total. Well, now 5.
I guess I'm gonna have to build a builder for over here. Dong 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 ding dong ding ding ding. Well, might as well get to work on that. Why can't you build a... I got mining. Is there something on there already? Yep.
You can't clear shit off.
Irrigation I need for coffee and for dyes. Alright, so build me a farm, dude. Be useful. Heal. You heal. You're building what? You're fixing your shit. You're doing what? You're building, and then you're hanging out. Alright, cool. Alright. Whoa. Cool. Dong ding dong ding ding dong dong ding dong. I mean, yeah, I guess one of those ain't bad. All right. Yeah, the loyalty indicators that are there is cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that comes in like that comes.
The other guy.
Yeah, that comes in a late game. I saw 2 cities from the AI yesterday just turn into free cities because they couldn't keep their shit together. They were trying to just grow. They were trying to grow. Like Korea was just expanding everywhere, and then like they popped a city like right next to me, and I guess my bulging culture was too much for them, and they just flipped to a free city. And I didn't want their shit city because it was shit. It was a garbage city. It was like brand new, and then it flipped. It just sucked. So, no, I wanted to. I just said no. I didn't. I don't think I ever said no. So I wanted to see what happened.
Right.
I thought maybe it would give it back to Korea or something, like a gift. I guess I could have done that. That probably would have been a smart move.
Like, oh, would you like a city?
Yeah, take it and gift it back to them. Because when you play the AI, they're stupid. You could play them like that. So, but I did that.
There are a couple of guys in our regular game that you could probably convince them that trading for their own city back is a good idea.
I mean, if they really wanted it for like a certain resource, and then they were idiots. They started trading me uranium. There was only one source of uranium on the map, and they had it. And then I was like, all right.
Okay.
Well, I went to trade for it, and I was like, all right, well, let's see if I can get it. And I wanted like 10 out of their 20, and they're like, all right, 20 gold. I was like, oh, I have 10,000 gold. I have no problem giving you 20 gold. There you go, you dope. I don't know. Who knows? And so Willie Maple was you? Okay, so I don't want to smash you.
Well, let's keep the stream going. The week butt heads later on in the game is fair game.
What else?
You can play any way you want, but
No, well,
for the good of the audience, I wish there.
I don't think it'd be fun. Yeah, I had so there was somebody in here watching. Yay, irrigation. Tech. Okay, so what do I got? I got some new resources here. We got some of this. We got some of this. These are all available to me now, right? Okay, so now I could do text that I like.
So I was flipping through the Twitch homepage. There's one guy. Apparently he hitchhiking to TwitchCon.
The one in Amsterdam?
Yeah. He's in France right now.
Wow.
He's trying to get there. Good for him. Someone else at the gym.
I just don't watch. I just don't watch Twitch. Is that bad? Am I supposed to watch that?
Yeah.
I just don't. It's not. There's not a lot of interest on there. I'm more interesting.
So the Paradox guys have a Hearts of Iron 4 stream going right now.
I've seen some.
World War Wednesday. That's probably.
Ah, dude, we missed out a great opportunity for naming this World War Wednesday. Fuck.
I think they probably been doing it for a while.
Huh.
Because they promote all their games, right? They're like telling you all the cool stuff that's happening in Hearts of Iron and the new DLC and all that.
Hearts of Iron. I don't know which one they're up to now, but Hearts of Iron 4 was on sale the other day for like $6. It was cheap.
I think they have a bunch of. That's why, because they have a bunch of expansions. So they want to get you in for $10.
Yeah, of course.
For another 50.
You know who was big on the Hearts of Iron? The actual board game back in the day? Jerry O was very big on it. I'm sure I've told you that story. Shout out to Jerry O.
I remember Jerry O. He wanted to get us to play it.
Yeah, he was trying to get everyone to play it all the time. It's just tough. It's a fucking tough game to wrap your head around. He explained it to me once. I was like, I don't know, dude. Sounds like a lot.
The board sounds like just foolishly intense.
You have to set the game up for like forever. It's like setting it up takes 2 hours.
Yeah, it's a board game, right?
Like literally setting up the game. Yeah, but it's like a map. It's like intense. Like literally setting up the map is like a 2 hour ordeal. It's insane. All right. So let's start. Let's start what we've come to do. How we doing here on housing? How we doing here on food? How's this city living? Oh, Jeremy yesterday. It's hard to. I told you it's gonna be hard to find a fucking date. So I think we should just start on Thursday and see if we could just do a long game or something. You know. And Jeremy was gonna be holed up for the Monday because Monday's good for everybody. He's got a thing, and Gene's only available after 5. So I was like, all right, it's just hard to organize. It's like it's not a big deal. It's fine. So I was like, so we'll just start on a Thursday. We'll be fine. He's like, or you could wait till everyone's available. I was like, dude, we'll wait 3 months. I was like, we could just start the game. Everyone's good for Thursday nights. Like that's great. We'll say the first Thursday night. Here's the time. We'll make sure we start earlier if we can. And then we do a long game. I was like, not everyone can LAN anyway, so it's not a big deal. Dong, 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 dong. What am I doing here? All right, so that's good. That's good. That's good. I don't have much I can really do.
They always recommend like your little advisors. Do this one, and I'm like, I don't think that's the one I need to do.
Yeah, I take it with a grain of. I take that.
Hey, go build a campus scientist, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I take that. I take that stuff with a grain of salt. I'm not really sold on. I don't know who's paying that advisor. You know what I mean?
Right. Some of them are obvious. Like if you have a boost, you don't go for the.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. Dun 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 dun.
Can I turn that crap off?
What's that?
The like advisors.
I don't know.
Oh, what?
Ugh. I'm getting a lot of skipped frames and missing frames. I don't know why.
On your stream?
Yeah.
I don't actually know where my stream health is. My stream quality is good. 168 dropped frames. That's not even close to that.
Frames missed due to rendering or drop frames I have none, but frames missed due to rendering and encoding lag are pretty high. I don't know what that means.
It's because it's like basically saying your hardware is a little behind, so in real time you can't pump up the entire stream.
My hardware is most definitely behind.
Right, that's what it's going.
I'm on I have a GTX 780 in here.
That sounds old.
It's pretty old, dude. What the fuck are these guys think they're doing? Trying to roll up in my shit? Nah. That's not how we do. You. Oh yeah, they're coming. I was hoping they'd go towards you.
Well, they saw me, but they didn't want none. They saw me destroy their brethren.
Well, they're just gonna get smashed now. Eagle Warriors take no shit. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Is this thing... Gotta build that.
Yes. Civ6 time. That took a long time. Oh, I think it's because discover a second continent. Well, we're in Pangea. What the hell does that...
Yeah, I think that would be not useful. There are some weird bonuses for second continent stuff if we play a second continent world. Which I played a little bit in the water.
Find a second continent. I'm like, well, what the fuck I get that?
I played a little bit in the water yesterday. I kind of liked it.
Which was it islands?
I forget what I did.
There's so many map types now. It's just like
I did something where there was an island and I popped a city on an island, but it was like a 4-tile island. Like it wasn't anything big.
you know what I don't like? I don't like the world map. I think that map is just
The bottom left? What do you mean?
no. I mean like the map.
Oh, the world. Oh, like Earth?
Yeah, Earth. Sorry.
I don't know. We did that. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, until someone gets stuck with America.
Well, that's what sucks. If you get America and you get no... Well, now there's Canada, and now there's Mexico, or there's Canada and stuff. So if you're...
That's true, you have someone else to
If you're Canada and America... You know, the globe might be cool if everyone picks their country first. If you do true start and everyone is a country you know where they're going to be, that could be fun. Because, yeah, we played it once, and then it was everybody in Asia, and then...
like 6 people in Asia.
And then, like, Tom over in America for the first... till, like, you know, the 19th century.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to
Yeah, that doesn't make really for a fun game. Oh, you're just some stupid barbarians. What you guys doing? Trying to attack me?
There's the Barb Scout like crap. I got him pinned against this river over here. He's not.
I'm gonna storm your face, son.
Can't lose any more scouts. I like how my scout is just like walking around your city. What are you doing, dumbass? Go somewhere else.
Do you know what we should have done? We should have entered this as a team. This way, if one of us wins, it's over. Good for future single-player games like this, though. Good to know. Well, no, it's a... You know, keep it in mind. That makes sense. Yay, technology.
I ordered an XFL hat.
Oh my god, you're all in. I'm excited.
We had that draft last night.
You,
It was interesting.
what the mechanics of the draft were interesting, or just talking XFL?
The draft itself, I mean, there's really one platform you can play on, and it's totally underdeveloped. It's not. I looked into it. I'm just like, no, I'm a software guy, and this is garbage.
What was it?
The guy a lot of credit. It's literally one guy who just kind of threw it together because there's nothing else. But in doing so, he basically left it as bare bones as possible. And I went like, well, holy shit, these bars. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they're being a real Barbie. Yeah, definitely don't die. Hmm. What did we just build there? What are we doing here? Oh, yeah.
I'm going to take a brief break.
Indeed, sir. Interesting. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. That sounds right.
Hey.
Yay.
Oh, he's running away from me. Where did they go? Explore, friend. Explore the world.
The world is your oyster.
You must explore, friend.
Haven't seen any city states yet.
I've seen one that utterly useless.
Utterly useless.
Done nothing.
Dong 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 ding dong ding ding.
So I have the city and it says insufficient amenity. How? Already?
Insufficient. Oh, because you're. Is it required? Maybe you require more happiness and you're under the amount? Like, is your amenities like at 0 or negative?
Yeah.
Go to your city details and scroll down to amenities. It'll show you where it's coming from and it'll tell you what you can do. Bonk dong ding dong.
Happiness level.
Yeah, that's what we want, right? I think so.
Hey, that's good. Dead. Gotcha.
There we go.
Free inquiry. Pen, brush, and voice. Monumentality.
Yes.
Exodus of the Evangelist. Oh, this is the rise and fall crap. There are so many mechanics going on here. It's an insanely complex game at this point.
I mean,
I feel weird going back to just vanilla.
that's why I said, like, it's actually worth getting here, because this is, you know, this is what it's supposed to be. Yeah, I get it, but this is what it's supposed to be.
I don't know what to get. Inspiration +1 arrows growth constructing a building. See, I don't get the impression that this guy's like all about arts and literature. He's about like conquering you and subverting your culture.
Smashy grabbing.
Yeah. But if you're gonna conquer, you gotta do culture too. You can't spread your territory without culture. So we're gonna do this one.
I think what we should do here.
Did you get rid of that barb encampment?
No, I took out the barbs, but the encampment is still there.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Got it handled. What's this?
Hmm. Seller, no. Builder. Yeah, I guess. It's tricky. Tricky here.
doing as much damage. That's the thing
Yeah, they're not just pillaging. That's for sure.
Yeah, they have less firepower.
They're being pesky, but they're not. They're not smashing.
I gotta believe somebody said, "Listen, the barbarians are just way on top of it." You enforced your orders. Okay, no problem.
I thought there was a way.
Go scout, go. Go scout, go.
Let's see. That probably makes more sense. How are we doing here? Yep. Oh. What does this guy do again? Sorry, I'm reading about governors. That's probably the guy we want. barbarians. Can't be having that now, can we? Where's my scout? What's going on with him? Getting out there, bro. So you go down here. You run away. Good Lord, Barbs.
Yeah, I had some massive activity. Took care of it. That's correct.
Proper. A proper Bob. Yeah, that would help. Should have done that. I just forget I got these ranged attacks. Stupid. Dopey dopes. Yes. Yes, yes. Exciting. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Meeting all the civilizations. Yes, yes, yes. Very exciting. Oh, Indonesia. I would like to sample your hospitality, ma'am.
This scout is like frozen. What the fuck? Go. Oh. What the hell is that?
A lot of activity going on here. Ow. Next turn.
Stop beeping at me.
Is this scout trying to fuck my city up? Are you out of your mind?
Is it a?
Is it trying?
Is it a barb?
Yeah, it's a barb scout. Is it trying to pillage? It's like, what the hell are you doing?
Cause as much kamikaze damage as he.
You can't pillage with a barb, with a scout, can you? I'll be right back. I gotta pick. Coffee is fantastic. I mean, it just brightens my day, you know? Gluggy glug 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 glug. I should not be pouring coffee right next to my soundboard, though. This scout is attacking my capital. Are you crazy, sir? What the hell are you doing? This is a ludicrous scout. But I do respect his optimism.
Your capital is Angkor Thom, right?
I believe... Tenochtitlan. However one would say such a thing. Tenno. Yes, former Khmer Rouge. Yeah, he didn't make it. Oh, this scout really is, he's attacking my city, and he's got nothing else. It's just a scout. That was really optimistic of him. I
The
must.
Barnes are on their last gasp. Like, they're probably gonna... Although, there's nobody else on this side of the map.
I mean, it appears that I'm doing some exploration. I've only found there's someone else to my east here, but I don't know what. No what? I mean, I guess we're going this way. I guess we're going this way. It's a fairly large map. What size map is this?
Small.
Wow. Small's big.
Small's big.
Yeah.
Early Empire.
Ah, yes.
Prophet scientist. That's the cool. Well, no. I need to change my government.
Camps, quarries.
Can't. How do we get... All right.
I mean, that's probably what we want to do.
We're in the classical era.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what we want to do then. I'm talking to myself.
Doing the same thing.
Bonus faith equal to 50% of the strength of each combat unit. Kill the 8 tiles. Choose the pull their capital city groceries.
Yeah. Oh.
Do I have money? What do builders cost? I'm not destroying enough people to get free builders. We're chilling on all that, right? I think that's all good. So let's do another one of these. You do that. What are you building? That's for you. That seems like... Yeah, that's fine. I think that's okay. Oh, flooding river.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Barb's getting fucked up. Ah, Barb's just got housed. Suck on that, dope. The river Wazalfkin. Thankfully, damage appears to be light. 0 damage, 0 population loss, 0 killed, one tile gained fertility. You see that? Like a flood will happen, and then you get more food out of it in the next couple turns, which is good. And you could also build like drought-resistant dams and shit now. So if you want a tile that's coastal, you could dam it up.
Did you have a city on a little lake over here? That's fun.
Do I? Oh, yeah. I didn't know that was going to do that, but yeah, it was just the best place to put it.
Actually, they're both on the lake. That's fun.
City State Quest.
You gotta drop a fishing rod in that little boat. That'll work.
Let's go away already, Barbs. Had enough of you. Yes, good, good, good. Things are going well in Techno Chatlin.
I'm gonna keep going till 11. That'll be mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Move on to the next thing limit.
Yeah, because otherwise we'll just play till fucking 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it'll be like dinner time. I'll miss all the appointments.
Yeah, that's what'll happen.
Yes, I can feel that momentum going like, yeah, I can play this until this time.
Oh, of course. No, you just before you know it'll just be 5 o'clock. We'll be like, oh, we're in it.
I gotta order some food.
Well, we could pick it up later tonight or tomorrow, if you want to.
Yeah.
I don't mind. All right, so let's see. That's going well. So this should boost me up now. Oh, you have.
Are horses different now?
What do you mean? The system?
Yeah.
Uh.
It says I'm accumulating +2 horses.
Yeah. So that's right. That's right. I noticed this yesterday. I don't know if it's like strategic resources. I might just be strategic resources. Instead of just getting like 6 for, plopping a pasture or whatever on a horse, you get like 2x per turn or something like that. And then you just accumulate how many you have, which makes more sense in the long run if you think about it.
Yep. Ooh, I just met the Netherlands.
But that works as well for like oil, coal, gunpowder, all that shit. So if you want to, you can't just get like a mine and then upgrade your entire army to musket. You have to wait to get enough to upgrade. So it becomes it's another mechanic. I like it. I think it makes sense. It's a logical mechanic.
She done ran away. Nobody runs away from me.
See now. I could see a chicken through my basement window pecking. +2 faith from mines over luxury and bonus resources. Yeah, so that's my question. Oh, I see. That's plus. Got it. Got it. So that's, what is that? That's not per turn. Oh, it's just a base. I get it. Okay.
Civ, self-talk, rambling.
Yep, that's pretty much what it is. Blah 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 blah. What are you doing? You do that.
So the goal here for this kind of coffee stream, I think I got some people to at least, I don't know, maybe drop in. I saw one guy like, hey, I'll check it out. I've never met this guy in my life. He was on my Twitter stream or something. And I think the more we do that, like, just keep it regular. I like Wednesdays. I think for the part Wednesdays are gonna work.
Yeah, I could do Wednesday morning coffee.
Or well, I think when are we leaving Wednesday? We're gonna be. Is it Sunday to Wednesday?
We go Sunday to Wednesday. Yeah.
So we're gonna be like landing Wednesday morning. So maybe Wednesday afternoon.
No, I don't know. Let me look.
It's Red Eye. It's Tuesday night Red Eye.
Is it Tuesday night Red Eye? Let me see. Checking right now. Oh, that's not my right email. Let me check my phone. Or is it Wednesday night Red Eye?
I don't remember.
Me neither. Let's see.
We get there Sunday afternoon. That's all I know.
That I know. And Sunday is planned. Let's see. From blah, 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 blah. Changes to your flight. No, this is Wednesday. Oh yeah, we fly out at night, Wednesday night, and I get back Thursday morning. So I don't know.
Saying we wanted to go maybe hit that Italian joint.
I think you have the same schedule as me, right? Roughly.
Yeah, within an hour or two.
Yeah.
Unlike last time, it was like, okay, see ya.
Yeah, so I mean, we can bring our laptops and coffee from the hotel with tequila.
I need that coffee to keep me up for my 6-hour flight.
If you want to be dedicated to the cause, or we could just do I could just bring my little recorder. We could do a little podcast there, and we could post that.
You do podcasts too, yeah.
I haven't figured out an outlet to post podcasts that doesn't have the video component. That's the thing. I mean, I can obviously turn off a video and just put it on Twitch, and you could just record audio and put it on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know.
I got like the slowest trade card in the history of trade cards. Is the guy pulling the horse? I don't get it.
Might be.
What the hell's going on here? Oh, crap.
Iron Mine. Yeah, maybe we should probably do that. I don't think we need that yet.
Boy, these advisors, I think they're way out of line.
I mean,
What he wants me to do is build 25 settlers. Like, well, no.
yeah, I think
Make money at some point.
I think they have you do a different kind of game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold 100% on them yet.
Right. I'm getting the impression that this empire is a touch more defensive. So the way I'm curious to see how the mechanics of the climate change, because I mean you're on the coast, right? You have you don't have any coastal cities. You have sort of coastal cities. You have lakefront cities.
I'm on the end of this peninsula here. I'm kind of like Florida.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
You got this Florida thing going on here, but you don't have any. I suppose some of your like outermost tiles are maybe in a floodplain.
Yeah, I have a lot of
One's against the ocean there.
I got a lot of marsh.
Thing.
I got a lot of marshland. I got some coastal lowlands, which are definitely going to go away.
Right.
With when that shit comes into play.
So here's the thing. Obviously, we're not contributing anything to CO2. Temperature is not rising. The storms seem like regular. There's no climate change.
You clicked on the world climate, right? You're looking at the yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the world climate. So the one thing that could get us, at least a small random chance, but still random enough, we're not influencing it, is the flooding. We're locked in all these rivers.
So the rivers, when they flood, at least for the ones that I've seen, it only impacts the tiles that are on the river.
Right.
I haven't seen.
It's not like a biblical.
No, I had a 100-year flood. I had like a 100-year flood, announcement video, and it wiped out maybe call it 6 tiles surrounding the river, and it didn't wipe it out though. It just damaged all of the things, and you had to repair them all, and then they all had more.
It gives you the fertility bonus.
Yeah, it had some fertility bonus at the end, but you get that. You're impacted a little bit. Turn down video settings or use a faster encoding preset.
Oh, jeez.
I wonder what encoding preset I'm even using.
Streaming amateur.
It's probably because I'm streaming a full screen DirectX 11 and my computer's just freaking. It's panicking. It's in a full panic.
Hello, Marma Joe. How's it going?
What's up, Marma Joe?
Playing a little Civ. Kind of looking at the new to us, not really new. Obviously, this game's been out. How long has this game been out?
I think February of last year. I want to say. Gathering Storm, at least.
Gathering Storm? Okay. So
Yeah.
we're way behind on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Doing great. Doing great. Having a good morning. Good little coffee Civ sesh here. Breaking down some of the new mechanics. Waiting for somebody to take their turn. Hey there.
All right, relax.
Things are good. Things are good. Had a couple barbarian problems here, but we cleared those out pretty well. Haven't seen any pop up. Well, something on fire over here. Oh man, it's not on fire. It's a village. Have you found any of those? You've been clearing those up?
What's that?
The native encampment village kind of deals.
I only had like 2 of those. I think I hit.
Gotcha. What is everybody doing? I find some weird, not freezing, but like my units kind of like lose their way. For example, my scout just stopped. I said auto explore. We have all the victory gold at the moment. We're kind of excited to see how the World Congress goes. I think it's one of the more interesting ways, even though some people don't necessarily like that particular mechanic. I think the way they implemented it here in this game seems interesting. In practice, in a multiplayer, I'm not sure.
I think multiplayer is going to make it a lot more interesting than the AI mode, because the AI mode, you're really just playing, the other computer units, and you could kind of see what they're going to do. So after a few votes, you saw that they would, if there's someone out there warring a lot, they're going to get voted against a lot. Everyone kind of just goes with it. When you're playing like a 6 to 8 player multiplayer, the behind the scenes dynamic is bigger, which I love. I think it's great.
Hey, appreciate it. Stay tuned. We're going to be talking about a lot of interesting game stuff, not just Civ, but focusing on game design, game mechanics, world building, all kinds of stuff. We got an XFL stream coming up on Friday. We're going to break down the design process behind the new rules for the league. Looked into a lot of Oliver Luck and companies, the way they approached it. So I was always curious about that kind of stuff. So we're going to play some games. We're going to break down the background of the games, explore the mechanics, look at the holistic design methods behind them too, and just have a lot of fun. So stick around. We appreciate to have you here.
All the fun.
All the fun. You are such a meme, sir.
Just all the fun. Oh, and make sure to check out my channel over at Rebel Vision TV.
And I apologize.
You
on the,
shill me.
I will shill you. The other fella here, Billy Vegas, is part of Rebel Vision TV. He's the mastermind behind that channel. I encourage you to check that out. All kinds of good stuff there. Got some gaming, got some music, some general commentary. Does a coffee chat once in a while. Just a good guy. So I encourage you to check out his stream as well. I believe he's streaming on the other end of this.
I am streaming right now, live.
Right. Yeah, there you go.
You could see my massing armies coming for you if you look at my screen. That's not true. I'm not doing that.
I was going to say, I think you got it. Well, I don't have any reporters on scene in Florida down here, so I don't actually know what's
The problem is I could go and smash you, but then that would end the stream, and that wouldn't be fun.
No, I mean,
In retrospect, for this exploratory game, we should have just been a team. It would have just made more sense for future exploring of.
if it gets heated later on, we can beat each other.
No, I know, but for future exploring purposes of games, it would have just made sense. Because now I'm sitting here looking at you, I'm like, oh, I should let this barbarian camp destroy him instead of doing what I should do. Selfish gaming.
I appreciate you going after the bar.
It's all right.
Oh, there's a tremendous bar camp somewhere in the mid-plains up in Nebraska.
I like that you could turn on all of the names for the rivers and regions, so you could actually talk about stuff like, oh, it's the Mixteco River going between our two nations. I like that. Good bit.
We can have reporters on scene with that graphic.
For the next big game that we do,
Part is so slow. I want to I regret starting a trade card.
I mean, does it even matter? I mean, as long as you initiate it, you start getting the bonus right away, don't you? I don't think I don't think it necessarily needs to get there in order to get the bonus.
We played Civ 6 a lot, so I think we played it as multiplayer, probably 50 or 80 hours with a couple of other friends. I played it solo, probably about that much, and we just started because someone tipped us off the expansion, which obviously we should have picked up back when it came out, but our regular playing crew wasn't really into it, so we just got it. I think we talked them all in, so we might be able to stream some kind of bigger multiplayer games. So I played a lot of Civ 5 too.
Yes.
Prior to that, my Civ experience is limited, although my friend here has a lot of Civ experience.
I love the Civ. I play lots of Civ. All the Civs. I think I started playing like Civ 2. Way back. I think way back, yeah. I mean, I want to say Civ 1, but that seems extreme, so I'm just going to stick with Civ 2.
Was that the 90s?
Yeah, that was quite some time ago.
What's your philosophy on, I'm not asking you for advice, but I'm just asking you about how you go about playing yourself. Do you just bum rush like the next like government you want, or do you figure out, okay, I want this policy bonus, I'm gonna go for that. I want this extra, like, for example, your early empires has open borders. You can declare war retribution. You get the government tile, etc. What do you? And I know you're gonna go. It depends on your civil, but really, truly, like your play style. Do you just push for that, like let's expand government, or are you just going for the policy bonus?
No, I mean, like you said, I am gonna say it depends on your nation. But that aside, no matter what nation you are, I'm always trying to gun for the first big government expansion where you could use multiple cards, because those cards are huge in the game. Like those cards, they help you. If you know how to use those cards, they help you out so much. So like getting to, what's the first one here with that actually has like a fuller government, political philosophy. Yeah, so political philosophy, which one of those autocracy, classic republic, oligarchy that you want to use doesn't really matter, but the fact that you could start dropping 4 cards instead of, what do I got, 2 now? Is that what you use out the gate?
You get the great leader bonus policies too.
Yeah, I never played towards the great leaders till like mid-late game, because I feel like they're just, if I start, hey, thanks for the follow, the Marmajo.
Yeah.
Is that who's listening over there? Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Thanks, dude. So I never play towards great people. I always end up getting them a lot, but I'm sure if you focused on it, you could do it. You can only focus on so much shit. That's the thing. There's so many, especially now with the versions that are out there, there's so many angles that you could focus on. If you just want to be great person generator, you can dial in so hard and just make all the great people, But if yesterday in the game I was playing, it just so happened that I amassed all these great people because my culture got so, like, you just create a huge successful empire, and then you get these golden ages and everything compounds. Like before you know it, you're just rolling in great people. For example, great people. But to your question,
I do remember one game where I don't know who exactly it was. One guy had a great general, and he was just rolling across the landscape, decimating everybody because of the proximity bonus general.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a great general,
super hyperpower units who are already beefed up from, I don't remember the Civ, maybe already beefed up from just steamrolling, and they had the general behind them. They were almost invincible.
I mean, if I had a general behind all these Eagle Warriors I have right now, I could confidently say I could just go smash the map. Like, you just roll around and smash everything. Right. So I don't know, would the smart play have been try to get a great general ASAP before mid-game units come out and before my Eagle Warriors are smashed by other technology? Maybe. But I'm not trying to take this game that seriously. Is this the 8-player version that we were doing? Like, I might have, like that first phase where I was reading on what the Aztecs have, I might have crafted the strategy a little bit more that way. But as far as to your question, I try to target one. I'm always going to go, not always, but 9 out of 10 times I'm going to go for whichever next civic or tech is boosted, unless I'm really set on something. And then 2, as far as civics go, I'm always targeting that first branch of political philosophy to get those extra cards, because no matter what you're doing with your nation, I think those cards are huge. Especially I do a lot of currency plays. Hey man, thanks for joining. More modules over here now watching me.
Good.
I wonder if your audio's coming through. I bet your audio's not coming through as loud.
Do you have the Discord pumped through the desktop channel?
Talk.
Hello.
Talk again.
Hello.
No, I don't. I have it. You're just ambient in the back. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I could just pump you up so you could maybe come through.
No, I might get an echo then. That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I can't hear myself. We're good.
Next time I'll just pump everything through the board like a gentleman. Anyway, yeah, I always push for the bigger civics, bigger government. I'm a big government guy, you know.
Sure. Oh no, I gotta pick a governor now. This is great. These are fun. I like the governor. Now the governor, this was in Rise and Fall. I believe this is from the last expansion.
Yeah.
Where you could pull these folks in there. Oh, I don't know what to do. I have to read all this. I'm not gonna take it that seriously. Let's just get somebody who makes sense. Builders, that's good. Science, we don't like reading in my empire. Money's always good. Religion, can't say I care too much about that.
There we go. I think I fixed it. You there, Matt? Now I can't hear you. I got too many audio feeds going here. Let's go back to where we were. Sit tight. Can't hear you. It's on my fault. There we go. You there? You there, fella?
I am.
Sorry. I don't know how I did it, but I ended up having all my audio streams go in separate channels so I could push one thing through the board and not the other, which is good. I'm not mad at that. So that should give me a +2 on the... Oh, man.
So,
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
should always go for Magnus first. I'd have to go back and look at the governors to figure out.
Is that true? You should always go for Magnus? I feel like, again, it always depends on what I'm...
Yeah, you know why? I mean, the whole deal is just growth.
Yeah, growth is generally...
Growth, food, trade routes seems like the most...
well-rounded concept out the gate, probably.
Yeah, he seems like the guy you want to... And where am I going to... But I got builders with
Oh, there we go.
no jobs.
I fixed it. Now all the audio is through the stream, so at least I could see how this sounds later. Talk. Let me see your volume's like.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's better. I didn't realize I was streaming just me ranting with you in the background. Probably with my microphone not picking it up so much. Not great for entertainment.
Fair enough.
I just didn't want to wear headphones while I was streaming, but I guess such is life.
I can't see how you look. I'm sure you look great.
No, that's not how they look. It's just annoying on my head. I don't give a fuck how I look. Language.
Oh, well, sorry.
This is R-rated stream here.
Beep. We're gonna have to put you on a 30-second delay with the sensors.
I don't think we do that here.
We'll get authoritarianism. Is that one of the government types? I totally forget.
I do believe something along those lines is there. And they also have like late game weird ones now, like digital. I saw some digital shit yesterday.
Oh yeah, digital democracy.
Yeah, digital democracy.
Corporate libertarianism. That was
yes, corporate libertarianism.
That was cool.
That's amazing.
And then synthetic technocracy. These are super. Oh god, I can't. I think we have to keep this game going just to see like how
we can. Like I said, I'm good to pick this game up whenever you want to get some turns.
And they all have a penalty.
Now, can we? We can't turn this into one of those async games now, can we? It's too late.
No, we'll just coffee stream this one, and
yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with this.
We love it. If we hate it, we'll bag it. We'll start a new one, but it's okay for now.
Well, realistically, this game will probably end with me dominating everything. I think let's just be fair.
Ooh. 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 You got a sound clip for that? You got a soundboard?
I mean, I could go smash you now, though. It's not fair. I could easily go in and smash you now.
I know. I don't have.
I don't want to.
This guy's a very defensive civ, and he's like.
And also, if I smash you now, all that really does is take you out of the game, and I don't even get the win. So it was lose-lose. I'm not gonna play the AI.
Just me. I'll just sit here and watch you stream nothing. I'll read the dictionary and you can beat the AI.
Well, what I'll do is I'll be if I beat all that. We'll do this. If I beat all the AI and there's a World Congress, you have to vote for me. That's the rule. I'm gonna bully you. I'm gonna bully you into voting for me, so I get the.
That's fine.
Want that
I would like
diplomatic.
it if you traded me some pearls.
Yeah,
and
sure.
whales.
Got a diplomatic victory. Get that diplomatic victory badge.
I got a victory. I got a weird achievement. Not a weird achievement. I got an achievement that was apparently. It was, I think it was win a conquest victory with Alexander, which I thought was weird because Alexander's main strength is conquest.
Yeah, I think maybe it's just. Is that necessarily a rare one? I don't think I mean.
Yeah, it was like 0.8% of people earn this achievement. And I was like,
maybe
really?
no one fucking plays Alexander. I don't know.
I guess. It didn't make sense to me. I was just like, really? That's like, you just play him and you win and you're like, okay, that's what he does.
I feel like I love playing Civ. I love playing Civ, and I think it's a lot of fun. But I certainly don't play it as much as like some of these. You go to the Twitch thing. There's ranked people out there playing. They're insane. Like I guess if you do that, you play that much. That's when you start like having like your own strat. It's like, all right, I play Alexander. Here's what I do. You know, because you play it that much. I don't play that much that I could even.
Well, I mean, it just synergy with him. Like you got to steamroll. You got to get in, get early, and he's just there to conquer. So I thought that having a conquest victory with Alexander was like. I think the rarer achievement would be like if you got a religious victory with Alexander.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Or like you went to the moon or Mars. To me, it just makes sense.
I concur. Tech boost, tech boost.
All right.
Envoy.
They want me to get into the science, but.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. This is what we're about loyalty. We're about loyalty and strength, but
all about loyalty.
Yes.
To the people. To the. I don't know. Something. What am I even doing here? What am I trying to do in my life here? Watermelon. Oh, it's like, no, I need iron. I don't need a wheel. I really don't need a water bill, though. Oh, maybe I do. Let's go.
We're almost there.
Just one more turn.
Oh, we have enough housing. Oh, yeah. We got a few minutes left. We could probably get one more. What do I want to do here?
Yeah.
I keep this going.
Off topic, I started playing Cities, and that game is insane.
Oh, it's great.
I just want to restart my. I just did
it's a big deal.
I don't know if it's a big deal. It's crack. That's what it really is.
That's why it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's
rehab bait. It's you're.
And like I'm playing it, I was like, all right, cool, let's learn this game. And I was like, wait a minute, this is just real Sim City. I haven't played in a decade because it hasn't existed. I was like, this is easy. I got it. And then you're right back in.
Yep.
Sira angodohi pasir ikang luwih alit. Kawigaten, pro pranaya ikan lan ingaranan ahayu.
Right.
Okay, what's it find? Who was yelling at you over there?
I don't know, some woman.
Well, hey, my trade card is almost to its destination. I'm getting nothing out of it.
But see, I don't know if it matters if it gets there though, because you should still be getting the benefit now. I could be wrong.
No, well, I don't know. No, actually, I don't remember how trade card, unless they changed it. I thought I had to get there. I
think it's just as soon as you initiate it, you get the bonus, and then the amount of turns that's next to it is how long.
So as long as it's still en route, you're still getting the bonus. I think I remember being a problem if you're going over sea and you get like pillaged by a seafaring.
Oh, I think that's the thing. The amount of time it takes to get there, the more dangerous it is, right?
Right, because it can be pillaged by a barb, it can be taken over by someone else.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want that.
The longer the route, the more the bonus.
Yes, that is true.
Okay, it's been a while. Good. Clear.
That is true.
Clear. You know, there are supposedly 9 city-states on the board, and I've only seen 2.
This is my scouts
are doing a terrible job.
This is a big map, dude.
It's small.
I don't know
Small
about that.
map. Also, I have this automated scout, which I'm probably gonna turn. He's just going the dumbest way. Like, there is no reason for him to be going the way he's going. He's like skirting. Like, I know where your Civ is. Don't go near the Civ that I know where that is.
I see what's happening.
Yes, I can see that guy. I'm right next door. Hey, do you want to trade some stuff?
Yeah, I'll trade stuff with you.
Do you have any luxury resources?
Do I? You send these delegations. Be real nice.
There we go.
Let's see what we got here. Let's get to the deal screen. Oh, I don't have any doubles, it looks like. See, now this is something I always had a question about. Luxury resources. You have 2 coffee. I have 1 coffee. Now, I think... Does that mean I have excess coffee? If I trade that coffee, does that mean I lose my coffee? Because I have 1 coffee. Like, does it keep 1 in the bank for me to use? And then the rest... So I have, like, 2... Is that... That's not improved. I have 1... Oh, okay, so this one's not improved. Alright. Oh, you idiot. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I don't know. What do you want? You want some coffee? I got some coffee for you. It's coffee.
Well, I got
chat, dude.
coffee too.
Ah, fuck. Well, I don't want to give you my other stuff. I need that stuff.
Oh, what do I got over here? Cattle? No.
You see the go to the promise thing though. See, ask for promises.
Where is that? Under the leader thing?
The first time you click the leader. So you got declare friendship, denounce, which costs generous grievances, and then you have the ask for promises, which is using diplomatic favor, but it's interesting.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how diplomatic favor and grievances work in a non-AI based game. Diplomatic favor definitely helps, but grievances, I don't know if they act as a negative against you. Because if you have all the grievances in the world and it's all human players...
Nobody cares.
I mean, they care, because obviously you're being a dick, you're just starting wars and shit, right? I get that. You're violating all of these agreements. But it's a little different, right? I mean, it's just like... I don't know. It's just different.
Oh, there's the barb encampment. Oh, it's in such a bad spot.
I guess the question... That question to the game angle is, what do denouncements or grievances...
Can you denounce people still?
You can denounce.
What does that? Does that generate grievances?
It says
yes,
right,
it does.
It says right there. Use to formally state your unhappiness with this power. A formal declaration of war, with or without casus belli, can follow after 5 additional turns. Generates 25 grievances. But the question is, what is the impact of grievances? Is it AI only?
You gotta read a little bit more about that.
I have it right here. Grievances is a new gameplay mechanic in Gathering Storm. Replaces warmongering. As a way of determining diplomatic relations to a leader's actions towards others, ties heavily into both normal diplomatic relations between civs and then the new diplomatic victory. So that's where it comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
Score with siege, blah, blah, blah. For example, denouncing, declaring war. Yes, yes, yes. Exact mechanic with grievances. Score is simple. Score is organized as a coordinate system with the neutral point 0. 2 nations A and B. Transgression A and B. Certain number of points. There's a natural decay involved. What is the cost, though? If I have a bunch of grievance, what does that do?
Are you reading the Civilopedia?
Yeah. Causes for grievances, I get that. So if I raise a city, I get 200 grievance. Surprise war, 150. All right, I get that.
Oh.
I get that I amass it, but what does that do? That's what I want to know.
Well, play on to find out, I guess.
Where's the old war? Gamer, slow to fast.
So we want to do one more turn? I know it.
Always one more turn. Yeah, I'm good. I'm open. You're the one who's got stuff to do.
One more turn.
Welcome rainfall. Up where I'm not. See, I don't need weather updates for Zanzibar. You know, like, I'm not up there.
Is that what's going on? Your city-state over there is like...
It's just, I have an envoy there, but I don't need an update. I'm good.
You do.
It's raining. Cool.
Oh, let's see. Recruit a great prophet. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that.
Yes, we'll charge that. Ah, yes. Ah, yes.
Oh, your audio is flying right through my Discord.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I can hear all your game audio. Is it coming through your speaker?
No, it's coming through the board now. Is it too loud for you?
Oh, it's a little loud.
I can adjust that in game. I just lowered it. Hopefully that's a little better.